Ooh, chat. Hello.
Mika, I need advice. What should I do if I'm not gay but I enjoy having sex?
Wholesome chungus!
Is the stream acting up? It might be. I have to switch out my fucking modem today. Because the ones that Spectrum keeps sending me keep breaking. How bad is it? We might not even be able to get fucking through an hour of this shit without it breaking. Let's do a speed test. The speed tests have been really bad lately. And there's like nothing I do works, except I got a new modem like an hour ago, but I couldn't install it yet. Because I had to take my dogs to the park. Okay, it's bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. We've streamed on worse. It happens, I'm not gay, but my friend who blows me is. Hey, you know, that's just you being a good friend and giving him an outlet for his oral fixation. How's Boris the content dog? He's good. I'm concerned that he's not getting enough exercise though, because he doesn't like romp around as much at the park. I need to like take him on a hike once a week or something, so he's like really fucking it up outside.
Content dog.
Where could I find the video music use on the videos? I will link it to you right now. I give you the link 'cause I like you. SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Where's the webcam? It's not on yet. Relax, alright? It's called suspense. Where is why is it not coming up? Fucking hell. It's a unit 01 Xpanda, I believe. There it is. There it is. There's my boy. It's my beautiful lo-fi boy. Here you go. It's me, Mario. Oh, somebody else posted it at the same time. Twins! Because all that hairspray bad for your hair? Maybe. Maybe if I was a man, I'd be concerned, but I'm not, so I'm not gonna lose my hair. I'm not gonna go bald. Hello, Mika. I've unfortunately found your channel, and now I'm here. Welcome. Somebody made a thread about me on Reddit today. Every time I check a thread about me on Reddit, it's just a bunch of people arguing about my appearance and whether or not the things I have to say are valid because of the way I style my hair. You motherfuckers really didn't listen in school when they told you, don't judge a book by its cover, I guess. Y'all motherfuckers need to go back to kindergarten or something. Alright, ready, almost. Oh, look, it's me, hello? Hi, it's me. How's it going? How's it going? Redditors being Redditors, yeah. It's not exactly a place that you go when you're like a well-adjusted person, I don't think. I mean, I don't go on there unless somebody links me a thread that's about me. Then I'll go on there because I get a little narcissistic about it and I want to see what people are saying. But that's like a bad habit I'm starting to learn because people are insane. People are insane. And they have insane opinions and they want to do death threats towards people that disagree with them on like, oh, what's your favorite color? Oh, is it green and it's not red? Well, fuck you then. You deserve to die. I was suspended from Reddit. I got permanently banned from r/art because I posted the My Little Pony cum jar recreation still life painting that I did on there. I got banned within like 30 seconds for that. Kind of one of my greater achievements to be real. Thank you, Pepperman, for the sub. Thank you for the 2-month streak, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Unless you have a really obscure question. Yeah, I only go on Reddit if I have like a really specific health question. Like, oh, is this mole on my butt? Is it poisonous? That's the only reason I use Reddit. Oh, thank you, Golgi, what a guy! Thank you, Mort, for the sub. I got suspended from Reddit for 3 days for referring to a they/them actress as a she. Was it Bella Ramsey? It's hard, man. The they/thems, they get me. I know they want to be like fucking acknowledged for who they feel like on the inside, but it's like a pain in the ass most of the time because they usually just don't put any effort into being androgynous. They're just like, oh, this is a girl and you cannot convince me otherwise, so I'm gonna use the girl pronouns. Sorry. Serious question, what are some of the best rates to have? Increased chance of getting a guess when asking out a woman. Confidence and be funny. Basically everything else can kind of fall by the wayside if you're funny enough. That's my honest opinion. Oh shit, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ, thank you, Bishop, for the 10 subs. Holy shit! What if it was the actress from House of Dragon? Let's see. I know what she looks like in the show. Let's see if she looks like an NB, as they say in real life. What's her fucking name? I gotta go look up House of the Dragon.
Oh, yes.
Actress. Millie Alcock. Is that the young one or the old one? Not interested. Go away. I don't need the AI. What's her fucking name? Emma Darcy.
Oh, yes.
Let's see them images. Yeah, this just looks like. Well, no.
Oh, yes.
No, I can see it. They do a pretty good job of being androgynous. I'd hit them with that they/them. They've earned it. Done a good job. I think in their earlier stuff they look more female, but now I just can't fucking tell. Yeah, okay. But still, you shouldn't like get banned off of Reddit for something as fucking trivial as that. But that's ready for you.
Oh, yes.
I called a girl a Redditor at a bar about a month ago. Turns out she was one and got 3 guys to jump me in the parking lot. I'm sorry you got fucking jumped, but like, that's, what a fucking bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. I hope that's a real story. Not that I hope that, you got jumped. I just think it's fucking funny that she got called out on her shit and got mad about it. Mika noticed me, I'm bored and unemployed at 31. Yeah, I feel that. It's kind of a nightmare out there right now, huh? I think I told this on stream before, but last year I was just trying to apply to any like retail job, any just sort of normie job, just to make a couple of bucks so I wouldn't be straining my parents so fucking much. And I applied to work the front desk at a gym, and I tried going in person, and they're like, no, you gotta give me your application through the internet. I don't actually want to see your face. I don't want to know the person behind this stupid job application. You can go fuck off and apply online. And you know, everybody insists that that works and it's more efficient, and that your resume will be read at their earliest convenience. A couple of months ago, so 2026. This was from 2025 when I applied around February last year. January 2026 is when I got my rejection from working at EOS Fitness. So yeah, I feel ya, man. One of my really good friends, talented 3D modeler, can't find work. He won a bunch of awards when we were in school. He's a fucking balloon animal artist now. He's got to do like face painting at a carnival or some shit because there's just fucking nothing out. So yeah, it's pretty fucking bad out there. Mika, did you give them a firm handshake? Fuck my life. You can't give them a firm handshake if they look at you like you're human trash and tell you to fuck off. Oh, man. I got an interview request for Blockbuster Video like 6 months before they closed. Shit, that's old. It's a long fucking time ago. I miss Blockbuster. My best advice is to apply directly to the company via their website. Don't waste all your time on resume sites like Indeed. Well, I did that as well. That also kind of doesn't really help because everything's automated now. Alright, I really wish I knew where we left off on these. I also wish I knew where my glasses are. So this is gonna be a struggle for me to fucking see today. Balloon animal artist sounds sick. It sounds sick if you, live in some sort of communist utopia where nobody has a real job but everybody is, like, financially stable anyways. It just sounds like a made-up job. One time Beazle was telling me about a friend who was like a fucking yuppie, hippie kind of girl, and he told me that she was a bee therapist, and I thought for a second that she was like a therapist for bees, which, you know, sounds about right for somebody who's a hippie, but like the truth is also just as baffling, is that she uses bees to, like, I don't know, like sting people on purpose for therapeutic reasons. Like either way you slice it, that's like a not real fucking job, right? Yeah, she's a rich girl hippie. Yeah, bee therapist. It's like, oh yes, I'm a butterfly masseuse. Fuck, it's bad. And cures people with bee stings. I don't think the bees consent to that. That kills the bees. That's very evil. It's really hot in here. I'm getting fucking swamp ass. I have to turn on the air. I'm sorry if it, like, impacts the audio quality. I'm just boiling. It's hot. So bees die at the end of the session. Yeah, they give their lives to heal somebody who had like generational trauma or like some other made-up problem.
It's like, oh, my mom was mean to me when I was 5 years old, but I have billions of dollars from when she died and I got my inheritance. I need to be stung with bees about it!
I hate people so much. It's unreal. Let's see. Did we read this one? Okay, we did read that one. I think we read that one as well. Where do men you date usually meet you? Like, what types of places and how do they approach you? So for me, it's been majority dating apps, and obviously that's been fucking terrible, so I don't do that anymore. And it's another reason why I say don't use dating apps, because if you do manage to match with somebody, if you do kind of hit it off through an app, and you go out on a date, there's like a fucking 70% chance that that person's gonna be a psychopath on the first date, and a 100% chance that they're gonna be a psychopath on the second date. if you get to that point. So don't do that. Or if you're wondering where to, like, meet alt girls, I'm assuming that's what you mean by that. Let's see, what places do I usually go? If you want to do the cold approach thing, I think there's a lot of alt girls in really urban areas. For example, I went to Little Tokyo yesterday in Los Angeles. It sucked really bad though. I'll probably never go there again because it's full of fucking homeless people and all the cool stuff is closing down. Because everybody's broke. Nobody has money to spend on their weeaboo hobby. Nobody can buy Gundams anymore. Where else do I usually go? I like playing DDR, so I go to like fucking arcades. I think an arcade would be cool. Find yourself a nice alt baddie playing crane games, trying to get a plushie. You could get a plushie for a bitch and maybe she'll like you. You could be like, step aside, lady. Like if you were gonna do the cold approach thing, I think this would be the coolest way to cold approach somebody. Is just like you see her struggling at the crane game. She wants that fucking squishmallow, what the fuck women like. And then you're like, step aside, bitch, and then because you've done your homework and you know how to manipulate crane games real good because you watched YouTube channels about it. And then you get her that pusheen, you get her that soft, squishy pillow, and then you hand it to her, and then you also give her your phone number at the same time, and then you walk off into the sunset, away from the explosion, and maybe, if you're lucky, she'll call you. That could work, maybe. That might work on somebody. Holy alpha energy at the big crane game. Get the bitches. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It could work. You know. Because, you know, the cold approach is the hot debate on this channel. If you're gonna do it, you might as well be creative with it. Don't be like, hey, I saw that fat ass from around the corner, in the meat section of the groceries. Can I get some of them digits? Maybe don't do that. Maybe be kind of cool about it.
Alright, next one.
Let's see, did that one. How can you make sure you get who you want to get with? This is a tricky since I am trans and I want to know how I can get with someone without being afraid to. If you're trans, that's all about being brave about it, because the world's kind of pointed against you these days, right? So you're gonna have to stop being a little pussy about it. If you're not afraid to live your truth, if you're not afraid to go out there and be who you are on the inside, you shouldn't let, like, asking people out on dates stop you. You should already have, like, a level of audacity that comes with being trans, right?
Oh, yes.
So yeah, just stop being a little bitch about it. As for making sure you get somebody that you want, it doesn't work like that. As they say, you can be the juiciest fucking peach in all of the land, and then you like somebody that just doesn't like peaches. They're like allergic to them or some shit, so you got that stacked against you. But you just gotta keep trying. Just don't give up. Don't be a little pussy, and don't give up.
Oh, yes.
My cold approach phrase is, I can draw one of fuck. That might work. Thank you, Lucille Loves Negan 2144 for the super chat. Do you like Jack Stauber? Yeah, I like him. I like some of them tunes. I couldn't name one off the top of my head. Yeah, I like that shit. Too bad he doesn't make stuff anymore, apparently, because people kept leaking his stuff on Patreon, so I've heard. Stick to classic approach. Sing to her a dubstep song and then ask for her number. As long as you're hot, you'll get relationships. I don't know about that. That doesn't always work, because you could be hot and then you could be insufferable. That might work against you. I think it's more about personality. Hey, I just won this in the crane game over there. Thought you'd like it. Hands her your number. Exactly. You hand her the plushie. Your number is also balled up in your hand on a little piece of paper. You hand her both. That's fucking classy as hell. I think that'd work on me, maybe. I think that would be less intimidating than somebody just, like, going up to me while I'm trying to look for fucking cereal. Have you considered getting frosted tips on your hair washes? No, that would look fucking terrible. I did think about, like, dyeing a section of my hair, like, silver, because I have a lot of gray hair at this point, so maybe I should just, like, roll with it and emphasize it more. I'm ugly and insufferable. Am I cooked? Yes. If you're a combination of both of those things, it's not gonna work out for you. You gotta fix something. Any thoughts on asking someone out on a phone call or text? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think. That's usually how I get asked out. If I've warmed up to somebody enough. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Have I ever been asked out outside of text? I mean, I have, like, back in the old days before text messaging. But yeah, I think as an adult, I've exclusively been asked out over text. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, we got another response, so we gotta go all the way the fuck down. Alright. Hi, Mika. Just want to start off by saying I love your channel and artwork. You're a huge inspiration of mine. I'm a 21-year-old guy who grew up in a Jehovah's Witness, but no longer believes. Currently still practicing so I don't kicked out of my home. Fuck. I'm currently navigating a really meaningful relationship with a girl who's active in the faith. Yikes. We've become close over the last few months through deep conversations, similar taste in music, and just emotional trust in general. She shared a lot of vulnerabilities with me. I've shared my writing and art with her. We clearly care about each other, and there could be more romantic tension, but she's a believer and I'm not. I really care about her and I don't want to mess this up. I'm at a loss as what to do. How do I know if she's questioning the beliefs as well, or if I'm just projecting? I want to be honest with her, but if we're not on the same page, it could ruin everything. Thank you for reading. I know this is a little long. I appreciate the advice. That's a tough one. Shit. Religion is one of those things that can, like, make or break a relationship, too. You don't want to go in... You don't want to come in hot, just assuming she's also questioning, her religion, because usually in instances like that, I'd predict she'd just double down. You could probably ask her maybe some leading questions, like, I don't know, what do you think about this? I don't know what fucking Jehovah's Witnesses believe in, actually. What's your guys' mascot? What do you guys... Is it Jesus, or is it, like, some other guy? Is it Jehovah? Who's Jehovah? I guess you could be like, what do you think about all this whole Jehovah, stuff? Pretty crazy, huh? You ever think about how there might not be that? You ever think that, that's not a thing, maybe?
Oh, yes.
That... I don't fucking know. That's a tough one, my dude. But, you know, if it's been this long, and she's really given you... It feels like she might like you, too. Considering the whole sharing vulnerabilities thing. That's, like, usually a positive sign in terms of girl potentially liking you. You know, at the end of the day, you can't change her, and she can't change you. So even if you don't want to mess this up, you also just can't hang around forever and just wonder if it's gonna work out for you. Because it might not, and then you'd just be wasting both of your guys' time. So I think you should just, like, go for it and see what the fucking deal is. Just ask her out on a date. Ask her how she feels about shit overall. Otherwise, there's kind of no point in just, like, hoping and wishing and going out of your way to, like, accommodate how you think she might feel because you don't want to scare her away. That's not healthy, and it's just gonna take too fucking long. Hey Mormon girl, what if we die and we find out Hinduism was the right one the whole time? Crazy, huh? Wanna fuck? I'm so glad you're my dad, Mika. You're welcome. Play some Electric Wizard, look her into the eyes, and say, sweet lyrics. I wish I could take Mika for a date because we're the same age with similar backgrounds. Well, no! I'm scared of my fans. I don't want to date you guys. You guys freak me out. It's too parasocial. Oh, two people ask that same question at the same time. That's too fucking terrifying. Because you guys know so much about me, I don't know anything about you. It's like a really pressurized situation, and it freaks me out too much.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, next up! I'm 31 and not been with a woman, nor been on a date. To be fair, I know part of this is my fault, as I have long periods, sometimes years, where I don't put myself out there because I'm either being a shut-in or focusing too hard on the pipe dreams by trying to get a good enough paying job so I can hope to get my own place in this economy. Yikes. I'm 5'11", I've always been a bit overweight, still had a defined jawline, but in 2023 I gained a bunch of weight and weighed 265 pounds. Shit, at 5'11", that's kind of crazy. Which made me avoid trying to find a date even harder. As of last Christmas, I lost 10 kilograms, so I'm down to 242 pounds, and my goal is to keep going to get to 90 kilograms, 198 pounds. I'm going to the gym regularly to improve myself. I have wider than average shoulders, so my shoulders kind of look bigger than average. Don't know if that makes a difference, but I've heard it might. I'm an aspiring artist. I recently started taking drawing classes where all the women are in their 50s or above, and I do acting classes where there are women closer to my age, but whenever I do the cold approach to women, and of course respectfully and politely say, no worries, sorry for bothering you, have a nice day, ask if I could get their number, and when building friendships, first, every woman I've ever approached are in relationships, which I understand might be lies to let me down gently. I'm also considering doing martial arts if I can find the money and time. As I am improving my physical health, what can I improve on top of looking better as I get in better shape? Apparently, when I am clean-shaven, I look younger than I am in many people's opinion, and have hair similar to Leon Kennedy, if that helps. Yes, I couldn't anywhere else to include this, but my parents are almost 11 years apart, so I guess this age gap can work. No, I'm not on a mission to find a woman of a similar age gap, I just wanted to add my 2 cents. And thanks for being a cool human. Love what you do. Age gaps can work if it's like, if you're kind of leaving 20-year-olds alone. And I think they can work sometimes. It's just the vast majority of people who are deliberately seeking age gaps, those are the guys like fetishizing it. Those ones who like fucking spawn camp 18-year-old girls because they think they're more submissive. That's what I mean by age gaps fucking creep me out. But I'm fully aware that they can work. I know life doesn't function in extremes. But to answer your question specifically, is this like a looks maxing question? You probably look younger than average because of like the fat. When you got a lot of fat in your face, it makes you look more so like a child. Like I've got a really round face, right? That's why I don't look fucking 34. So that kind of works to your advantage. So it's like, it's both a good thing and a bad thing, because like, you don't want to look too much like a kid, right? Because that can be unattractive for different reasons. If you have too much of like a little boy face, that's like, it's not very masculine. Let's see, you could get into skincare. Skincare is always good. Wear lotion on your hands. I fucking hate when a man has crusty ass Malphite hands, like a fucking rock person. That shit's really fucking uncomfortable and unattractive. And then in general have like a facial skincare routine that could help. It's kind of difficult to judge if I don't have a picture of you. I don't know if you fucking sent one, but if you did, I probably can't see it because of the way that this Google form is engineered, and that's my fault. Turn music down slightly. Okay. Sorry. Shit. Sorry, music made me lose my train of thought. It always just sounds fine to me, and then I do like pre-recordings before the stream starts to make sure it sounds fine. I guess that my ears are just really damaged, and I don't mind that it's loud. Shit. I think you just gotta keep losing weight, dude. Not that that's, like, necessarily a disqualifier, right? Because there are women out there who love the fatties. My mom loved fat dudes. My mom had, like, a fucking Santa Claus complex. She would seek out fat motherfuckers deliberately. My stepdad was, like, 6'5" and 300 pounds. He was a big motherfucker. She really liked Luciano Pavarotti. She liked John Candy. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. And you know, self improvement is always good, but don't think it, you know, it ever discounts you from finding somebody that loves you for who you are. So keep that in mind. And then even if you do lose a bunch of weight, that doesn't guarantee you'll find somebody, because that's something I found out the hard way. If you guys watched my stupid ass ex-husband video, is I used to be a chungus, right? I used to be 160 pounds when I was like when I was like 19. I gained a bunch of fucking weight when I went to college, and I got real fucking fat. And I thought, oh, somebody will love me if I just work out and lose a bunch of weight. And then I just attracted a weird bodybuilding psychopath. So it's not always about how you look. You might have some underlying confidence issues. It sounds like you kind of do, judged by the fact that you said you just leave the dating pool for years at a time because you become a shut-in. You might need to work on your charisma. The acting classes will help with that, by the way. You'll get a feel for public speaking, doing something goofy in front of other people. That'll help you eventually. But try not to just like remove yourself from the dating pool for years at a time because you feel like uncomfortable with yourself. That's not gonna help you. You just gotta keep trying. A lot of the answers to these are just keep fucking trying, even if it doesn't happen right away. It'll happen eventually, okay?
I promise.
There was a question earlier about if I would do polyamory. The answer is fuck no. Mika, you doing okay though? I saw your ex video, and I don't mean to sound cringe, but I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm fine. That was 10 years ago. It's been a while. Oh, hey Cameron, what's up? What's up, dude? It's been a while. Thanks for the postcard, by the way, that you sent for Christmas. It had Undertale in it. It was really cute. I love Undertale. Mika, are you sure you don't want to join my polycule? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure I don't want that. Is Unk status a point of no return, or can you come back from that shit? What do you mean by that? You can't come back from being old. Everybody gets old. Doesn't mean you're not, permanently disabled in terms of dating. Old people, get together and scissor or whatever old people do all the time. You just gotta date somebody in your age group, probably. Or get really rich and then date a 20-year-old with all the money that you have. Get yourself a sugar baby.
Sugar baby.
Let's see. Do you guys want to? Let's do some faces. Let's pivot to that for a sec.
Let's look at your faces.
Where's the? Give me the sheets. Give me that shit. Mid-30s is peak age for physical strength. Nothing wrong with being unk. Dude, I love being in my 30s, unironically. I've never felt more comfortable in my own body. My 20s were a fucking nightmare. I hated being 20. I finally think I look good. I like my personality. I like myself for the fucking first time in my own life. So, you know, people can say I'm unk or auntie all they fucking want, but I like it. I think it's great. Let's see. We looked at that one. That's a picture of a watermelon. That's not gonna help anybody. I should have made it so you can only submit one photo. Cause it's a pain in the ass when you submit a bunch of them. I can't like see the thumbnail. I hate Google Forms. It's kind of AIDS. I need to go back and like organize these. Or maybe I'll make my mods do it. The mods have to do work. Unpaid labor for me. So streaming can be fun for me.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you, Rodney, for the super chat. Hey, you're YouTube featured, whatever that means. I don't know what that means either, but cool. Congratulations to me, I guess, for all the hard work I don't fucking do. Because it takes me forever to make videos. Sorry! Alright, let's look at this one. I think this could help some people. Yeah. Okay. Well, we gotta scoot the sheets around. I've only gotten 4 matches in 3 weeks, and they stopped replying after 2 messages, all positive, funny interactions. Can you explain why? Brutal honesty only. Do not get easy on me, or else this is a threat. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to roast this guy. Let's open up the shit. Okay, yeah, I see what you're doing wrong. I see immediately. Let me download it. So chat can take a little look-see. Unhide it. Let's see, I don't know. Let's expand it. Enhance.
Oh, yes.
Enhance. Let's put it over here. Block the chat with it. Fuck it. Your problem is you're not fucking smiling. It's really easy. You have a really nice face. I would even venture to say you are hot, but you look fucking pissed off and scary when you don't smile. This is a really nice photo, especially. Again, you can tell how much of a pretty boy you are, but you just look fucking intimidating. As far as Hinge goes, that's just how it goes for everybody. It's also just like a shit website, like I keep telling you guys. I think even if you do smile, it's not gonna help because it's fucking Hinge. That happens to me, because, you know, everybody's always saying, oh, it's skewed unfairly against women. Women have too much power on dating apps. No, motherfucker, when I start conversations with people on Hinge, this also happens to me. The conversation dies after 2 fucking responses. Because you know why? Because it's another fucking dopamine scrolling app. Why would you talk to one person when you can't talk to, like, 5 different girls that you've matched with, and your fucking attention span is in the fucking shitter, right? It's because everybody has dopamine AIDS, okay? Get off Hinge. Do stuff in real life. Stop trying to look insane. Yeah, don't post pictures of like a cheese sandwich. That's not helping. That doesn't help anybody. It's funny. You could post like 1 autism meal, but maybe not 2. Maybe not 2 of them. Looks like the son of iDubbbz. Yeah, a little bit. Man, I used to have the biggest crush on iDubbbz. Too bad he's a weird cuck now. Too bad. Unfortunate. Try not exclusively talking to Chads. Why would I talk to somebody who's not a Chad? Who do you think you're talking to right now? Why would I talk to somebody who sucks? That's something that you say when you're intimidated by other men and you're not confident. The word Chad, it doesn't exist in the vocabulary of somebody that likes themselves. Let's see. Let's look at this one. It's got a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, let's read what you said about it. I've uploaded a pic too because rules are for nerds, but how do you feel about meeting people online through means other than dating apps worth trying? E.g. video games, lobbies, Discord, etc. It's kind of more or less the same thing, in my opinion. Let me download your shit first. iDubbbz could have gotten Mika, but ended up with Anissa. Life is cruel and unfair. Yeah, dude, I could have gotten him so easy, apparently. All you have to do is cheat on your boyfriend at the time and go hang out with him at VidCon, and that's all it took. And now he's like in somebody's cuck basement for the rest of his life, and he has CTE. Alright, I wish Streamlabs wasn't gay. Alright, you got some fun pictures here. Ugh. Now chat can't goon to my face. Son of a bitch. Mock-up of my Bumble profile deleted because Asian hoes keep trying to date me to get their visas. yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see any glaring issues with your dating profile. You do have one mirror selfie, but it's fine because you have a bunch of other ones that are normal. And this is technically, you wouldn't want this as your first profile photo, right? Because you've got sunglasses on and it's a mirror selfie. But it shows that you dress well and you're tall, so that kind of works for you. But as to your question about dating other places, again, go in carefully because you just don't know what people are like in real life. If you're gonna do that, I suggest meeting that person as soon as possible before you get too fucking invested in them. And then if you like fall in love with them on Discord, you just can't get enough their fucking Discord messages, and it's like this for 6 months, and then you finally arrange to meet, and then you're just so fucking focused on making it work. And then you see them in real life, and they just, like, they shatter your fucking dreams, because, surprise, it was, like, actually a really morbidly obese, 50-year-old man that was catfishing you. That's the kind of scenario I'm trying to get you guys to avoid. And then, you know, it's not gonna be that extreme most of the time, right? It just might be somebody that you don't mesh well with in person, like, their fucking personality in real life might just be so insufferable and cringe and you just can't fucking deal with it. So, like, why put yourself in that situation when you can just, like, meet them in real life as quickly as possible, and get that out of the way. Just not to waste your own time and your own, romantic investment, because that shit's a fucking pain in the ass. It's happened to me quite a few times, and I'm only telling you this because it's happened to me. I'm giving you my fucking real life experience, alright? It's like watching an adaptation of a good book probably won't end well. Yeah, that's such a good fucking analogy. Holy shit. That's, like, perfect. It's like going through the effort of reading all the fucking Harry Potter books, and then you watch the movies, and you're like, oh wow, the pacing in these is really fucking bad. Shit! That's what I'm saying. Mika, did that happen to you? Yeah, it happened a couple times. Let's see. Yeah, my most recent catfish was around this time last year, actually, which was like the last time I went on a date. I think, yeah, it was back in March last year. It's the guy who showed up to the date. Well, first, when I meet this guy on Tinder, I super swiped the guy because he looked really fucking hot in his pictures, but that was all a lie. That was all just fucking editing. He was, like, sticking his chin out to make his chin look better and bigger and hotter, and then he was, like, squinting his eyes so he looked like fucking Patrick Warburton. And then in real life, he didn't look like that. He was like a bug-eyed freak with really flushed red skin, because he does a lot of drugs. And then he was, like, really scrawny, and all those pictures of him, like, looking fucking buff as fuck. Those were from before he started doing Adderall and Fent and meth and whatever else he was fucking smoking. And then in person, he was a good 50 pounds lighter than he should have been. So that's the kind of stuff that can happen. People think that, oh, if I can just win her over with my personality, then it doesn't matter that I'm lying to her and she has, like, this preconceived idea of what I look like. She's not gonna be mad about that. She's not gonna be taken aback by my visually arresting appearance because I've won her over. And that can work, don't get me wrong. Sometimes the personality just knocks things out of the park. But then he was also insufferable in real life. His personality was also fucking bad. He didn't have a job. He got fired from working at fucking Target for God knows what reason. And he hadn't been looking for a job since. He was living on, like, fucking EBT or something. And then he said his dream was to be a film director, so I asked him, okay, what kind of films do you want to make? And then he's like, oh, I've got this really cool idea about, like, a futuristic cyberpunk universe, and I was like, do tell. And then he just gives me the entire plot to Blade Runner, like, beat for beat. So that can happen. That can happen. Oh, and then he went into detail about how he was traumatized because he curb stomped a cat when he was, like, 12. So yeah, beware. Beware of those situations, because they can and do happen, and they happen probably more often than not. Most people that you see online, they're using a fucking filter. I don't like using a filter because I don't like lying to people, and I don't like lying to myself. So I don't use filters. But most people do. Okay? LOL, but hey, Blade Runner was pretty good movie though. Can't blame it. I'm just gonna remake Blade Runner. That'll get a bitch real wet. He was 100% doing drugs in Target. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Absolutely. Wow, that's a red flag you could see on the moon. Yeah, well, I didn't see him in the dating app. I thought he was fine. I thought he was gonna be normal and hot, and he made me laugh over the app a couple times, so I thought, okay, why not go on a date with him? He looks really cute in photos. Common mistake. So, I'm not saying that it can't work, I'm just saying it probably won't. Let's be real. Let's see, more pictures. Let's see, what does this motherfucker look like? Oh, cute. It's a cool picture. And there's a question to go with it. Let's download this. No, go away. Kablam. This is a fun picture. You're soy jacking and you have a bird. Bitches love birds. It's a little low res, but it shows that you have compassion for animals. There's a slight smile. Looks like you're enjoying life. Looking like you don't want to kill yourself is really important. It helps you stick out too, because most people these days probably want to kill themselves because it kind of sucks out here. And this question is, how do you genuinely keep someone interested in you? I'll speak for a week talking to someone, and they lose interest. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Well, you know, without, like, getting the tea, without getting the reports, the receipts of the interaction, I can't actually tell you specifically what you're doing wrong, because I have no context, but in general, it might be because people have very bad attention spans right now. Be interesting. I mean, yeah, that's good in theory, but sometimes you're just not interesting enough. You're not as interesting as YouTube Shorts. You're not as interesting as having an endless entertainment being shoved into your mouth and ruining your dopamine receptors. So the odds are kind of stacked against everyone in general because of how bad attention spans have gotten. I don't know, bring like some Legos with you, jingle some keys in front of a bitch, get some Subway Surfers, when you're talking to a girl on like Instagram, send her like a reel between the conversation so she can look at that. And she's like, ah, look, content, while we're having this deeper conversation about whether or not we're compatible. Content! Subway Surfers, that might help. I don't fucking know. Shit's cooked. I remember a girl I liked stopped talking to me because she found out I liked building models. That's fucked. But, you know, keep in mind when somebody does break contact with you because they don't like your hobby, that's just saving yourself a bunch of fucking trouble. Because it never would have worked anyway, because they'll try to get you to stop doing your hobby. They're gonna make you stop doing the things that you like. And that's not good for long-term compatibility. If you really like Sonic the Hedgehog and a bitch doesn't like that you like Sonic the Hedgehog, guess what? It's not gonna fucking work. It could be the hottest bitch in the world. She could be a 10 and she's into you, except she wants you to stop playing Sonic the Hedgehog. That's fucking selfish and really bitchy of her, and you shouldn't date her. You shouldn't, like, give up Sonic the Hedgehog for somebody that you don't know. Show up with a tablet that is playing Rocket League VODs under your face. Holy shit, can you fucking imagine? If I ever go on another date, I'm gonna do that, and I'll report back with results. I'm gonna invest into an iPad for this for this experiment specifically. General, if you can't do what you like in front of her, then it isn't going to work out. Yeah! Like, my ex-husband, he hated everything about me. He hated all of my hobbies. We weren't allowed, I wasn't even allowed to show him TV shows that I liked. We were only allowed to watch, like, Boardwalk Empire. I was never allowed to choose the thing that we watched. And that's very constricting, and it makes me feel unseen, unheard. Makes me feel like nobody is invested in the things that I like. And it's not fun. It's not fun at all. You feel like you are shoved into a box and you have to try your best to conform to the volume of that box, or the person is not gonna fucking love you anymore. And that sucks really bad for your self-esteem. You need to date somebody that likes you for you and not, like, has problems with everything that you do.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bishop, for the 10 subs, Jesus. Thank you so much. She's only a 10 if she dresses like Sonic.
Oh, yes.
I've never played a Sonic the Hedgehog game, but I don't have a problem with anybody who plays Sonic or likes Sonic. I just, I've never played him. I'm open to playing him.
Oh, yes.
I'm open to trying that. Sonic with no shoes on, with big stinky blue feet, with like green stink lines. Yeah, I can get behind that. It's pretty hot for both of us.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. Okay, let's go back to questions instead of people.
Oh, yes.
Mika, can you rate how big of a bad boy I am? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to find that picture. Let's see. Actually, let's see if we can find that on the spreadsheet.
Yes.
Let's look for bad boy. And we got a bunch of photos, so I have to do the labor of copy and pasting them into the
Oh,
browser.
yes.
My favorite. Okay, we got a picture of you very far away in the tree, so I can't see what you actually look like. Great, but thankfully you added a different
Oh,
picture.
yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. We're gonna put both of these on screen. Actually, both of these images. Let me download them.
Oh, yes.
Get that one. It's huge, I think. But it's small. It's small enough. Put that one here. No, not that one. That's a different guy. That was the guy from last time. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty bad. That's really going against the grain of society. It's yeah, look at that. I've never been wetter in my life. I think you've got potential. Good for you. Bitches love men who aren't bootlickers, so good on you. What's going on in the YouTube chat? Somebody is spamming gas all Jews. Okay, we just ban that person, because that's not a dating question. If I get an F-14 or Valkyrie from Macross, definitely I'm gonna post it in the Discord. Cool, but what does that have to do with dating? YouTube chat getting wild? Let's see. I don't have it like so it only shows YouTube chat, because every time I do that it breaks StreamerBot. It has to load for a sec. Why is that happening? Can we clip me cause saying gas all juice? Red Bull will give you a heart attack. What? Oh, Red Bull? Nuh-uh! Nuh-uh! Oh, somebody super chatted me. Thank you. Thank you, Jazz 1L5M5K for the super chat. How does a 25-year-old be happy being single? It takes time and it takes personal development. It took me a long time to be comfortable being single. I wasn't quite a serial dater, but I was really anxious if I wasn't in a relationship, and it has more to do with the whole biological clock thing. You know, you kind of need to meet a partner sooner rather than later if you want to have kids, which was like my ultimate goal. But I kind of realized after 6 months in how much happier I was being single, because you're not worried about somebody else's emotions, and you do a lot of time, you take a lot of time to yourself, to realize that your own company isn't that bad. And sometimes if you're with the wrong person, especially, that's gonna make you feel even fucking worse. And I realized that on my birthday. And I realized my birthday last year was the nicest birthday I'd had in like fucking 12 years because I wasn't dating somebody else's dusty, immature chud son. And that felt really good because I had freedom and I wasn't worried about, oh, is this person going to remember it's my fucking birthday today? Is this person going to make me cry for some unknown reason that I'm not aware of yet? And that felt pretty good. And I'm glad I was single last year. And I'm glad I'm single now. It feels good. Sometimes it's just worth waiting for the right person because the wrong person is going to make you more miserable than you were by yourself. Is YouTube chat repaired? Are you guys still saying gas to Jews? You guys need to stop that. That's really naughty. Don't do it. Next. Recently, I went on a date with a girl I met online. Was decent and we've been talking pretty consistently and have another date planned. I'm bad at reading people. How can I tell if she's actually interested in me or just using me for attention? It's a good question. I think the fact that you have another date planned, that's a good sign. Because in terms of using somebody for attention, you don't actually have to go on a date with them. You can just like, oh, there's a new message for me on the app from this person. Look at them fucking cower on their knees and quiver at the thought of me talking to them. That's really fucking funny, and I like that people are giving me attention. You don't actually have to go on a date for that kind of thing. I'm curious as to why you think that, though. Like, why you have that thought at all. Because either you have, like, some trauma that's unresolved, to where you think people are just gonna use you all the time, or they're doing something specifically to make you suspicious. This is one of those things where I would probably need more information to confirm or deny your hypothesis here. So I kind of don't know. I need more context about what's happening on those dates. So, you know, it could go either way. Hopefully, they're just interested in you, though. In, like, the normal, healthy sense. When are you gonna be a guest on Fish Tank? I actually thought about going on Fish Tank, because, when I lived with my ex-husband, that was kind of like living Fish Tank in real life, and for much longer than a month. I think, Fish Tank, like, it's like 6 weeks. I lived in Fish Tank for, like, 2 years in real life. But I draw the line at Sam Hyde buzzing my fucking hair off. I don't want to be bald. I don't want Sam Hyde to cut my fucking hair. That's where I draw the fucking line. I can't deal with that. You can wake me up. You can sleep deprive me. You can throw animal poop in my bed. I've been through all that stuff. I've had fleas. I've had cockroaches. I've had mosquitoes. I've watched animals die because other people neglect them. I've had to deal with not being able to leave the house for months at a time. But taking off my fucking hair, that's where I draw the line. I like my hair. My hair takes a long fucking time to grow, too. No. So I can't get on Fish Tank because I don't want them to touch my hair. Bam Margera is the host this time, just started 3 days ago. If Bam Margera is the host, does it mean Sam Hyde's not hosting? What does that mean? Fuck, I didn't know it just started. I kind of prefer just waiting for the highlights, honestly. That's more entertaining than, like, just waiting for shit to happen on the streams. Didn't Sam Hyde go full white nationalist? He did that a long time ago. But Fish Tank is really funny, so I'll still keep watching it. Sorry if that's, like, upsetting to you, but, you know, shit's funny. Sorry. I don't agree with the guy, but I do think he's funny when he's not doing the whole white nationalist thing. Next. You guys are really submitting these, huh? Let's see. Go from the bottom, actually. Let's do some bottoming. Let's bottom for you guys. That's not what I wanted. God, I hate Google Sheets. Alright. My best friend from high school wants to have coffee with me after 15 years. She was my high school crush, but she had a boyfriend. She once told me she felt torn between two feelings. That's kind of a red flag. That sounds like a bitch that doesn't know what she wants. And she was thinking about ending her relationship with her boyfriend at the time. I didn't bring it up with her back then because I was scared. Yes, I was a total loser. We got along really well, and I'm almost certain the feeling was mutual, but I never had the courage to talk to her about it. High school ended. We went our separate ways, but we always sent each other Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday messages every year. She got married, and I continued on with my life until 2 weeks ago when she started sending me a lot of messages, insisting on seeing me and having coffee. Could this be a red flag? Oh, absolutely, dude. That's a married bitch. What do you mean, is that a red flag? She's married! Come on! Is she trying to sell me Herbalife? Oh, yeah, That's what happens every time somebody I went to the fucking 6th grade with comes out of nowhere and wants to talk to me. They're trying to do a fucking pyramid scheme on my ass. She's married, and we've had a frustrating flirtation in the past. I've suffered too much from shitty relationships. Do I avoid coffee or roll the D20? I say you should go just because it looks like it would be really funny, but don't date this woman if she comes on to you, and don't buy her Herbalife. That was Boris hawking up a loogie. Ew! Stop that! You're ruining the stream! I wonder if I should check on him. Boris, are you okay? Are you dying? Let me see. You didn't eat your food, you jackass. You okay? Content dog. Sounded like a dinosaur in there. He does that when he eats grass and it gets stuck in his throat and he's like, "Ugh! Ugh!" Like an old man. It's pretty gross. But yeah, I would go to the date with a married woman just for the funny story, and then you can report back to us with what happened. That's what I would do. I always like doing things that are potentially very terrible because I get a funny story out of it. But yeah, don't date that woman. Gas the Jews? Why are so many people saying gas the Jews? Oh, it's just one guy spamming. Okay. Anyway. Will you play any games on stream ever? Some high-octane League of Legends gameplay? No, I'd rather, Kurt Cobain. I'd rather Kurt Cobain. That was a dog. Yeah, that's my fucking human-ass son, Boris. Mika, another gas the juice. Yeah, I got him. Ooh, I think it auto-blocks for chat, but you and stream can see it. Oh, do I have to, like, do I have to ban them from YouTube? Is that how this works? I ain't want to take advices from that hairstyle, then get the fuck out. Enjoy being a virgin forever, or whatever floats your fucking boat. Let's see, let's go to YouTube. Then I can get rid of the guy that doesn't like the Jews. How do I find my own stream on here? View your channel. View my chat. Turn off the sound. There we go. Where's the gas the Jews guy? I can't even see my own chat. No, there's a guy saying the N-word. Fuck. I guess maybe it's because I was on Reddit today. Somebody posted me on Reddit. Now people are mad. I guess. I don't know. YouTube chat is looking like our Telegram chat. Only Mika in stream can see them. Okay. Oh, I can't. It's YouTube kind of sucks, so it's gonna take me a minute before I can see who's doing that. Do we need more mods? Potentially. Mika, didn't you live in the Resident Evil house? Yeah, I live. No, it was the Final Fantasy VII house. It's different. YouTube has really bad moderation features. As a normal user, you can't block people. You just have to accept the abuse someone might throw at you, and YouTube will not respond to the reports. That makes sense. Happens. Let's see. Where's the N-word guy? Can you stop saying the N-word? You're making it hurt in my feelings. Yeah, I guess you can't ban this person, but you can add them as a moderator. Good job, YouTube. I'll put up a poll. Who thinks we should make this guy a mod? Oh, I can put him in a timeout. Let's see. For 24 hours. Okay. Timeout. Timeout for you. You're being a little bad boy. Don't do that. That hurts my feelings when you say the N-word. Oh. Make him a mod. God, I love YouTube. What an incredible platform. Alright, next. Alright. I am questioning if I'm an asexual or just incel. I haven't been on a date in multiple years despite being asked. I am straight, not closeted, and struggle to find women that make me think they are special in any way, or women I find incredible find me mid as fuck. Am I just asexual, as I don't desire the sex, or incel as the ones I would want to be making fuck? I can't. Well, you're not an incel just because the women you like don't want to fuck you. That's the nature of existence. That happens to everybody. But you're not an especially sexually driven person either. You're somewhere in the middle, but you're not an incel. An incel is more of like somebody who makes their entire personality out of how they can't get women and they hate women and they post on the incel forums and it's like a whole fucking thing, right? So as long as you don't give into that energy, you're not an incel. You're just a little unlucky sometimes with girls. In terms of why the ones that you want don't want you, I don't know. I'd need more context. You might have some things that you need to work on. Maybe you're like a morbidly obese slob. Or maybe you're really insufferable to be around, or maybe you just keep striking out, and it's like, again, with the peach analogy, you could be the tastiest, yummiest peach, but some people don't like peaches, and you can't really do anything about that. So I guess I would need more context, but it doesn't sound like you're an incel. And it doesn't sound like you're asexual. It's neither of those things. What were incels before the internet? For the internet. That's a good question. I don't know. Internet came out. I think I got my first email address when I was 4. I remember vividly my mom making my email address for me. Good memory. What was that? When was I 4? 1995, 1996? Something like that. I guess there's just a lot of spam. He wants us to make him a mod. I mean, I'm not really bothered by the N-word, so it's like not really that much of an issue if you're spamming it, but, you know, to each his own, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it, so have at it, I suppose. If you want to, you can join my Discord. You can say slurs in there. I don't care. Have fun if you want. I mean, you'll probably get banned eventually just for spam. So whatever.
Oh, yes.
Do what you will. Oh, there's a couple super chats that I missed. Sorry. Thank you, Guzanero6591 for the super chat. How do you get over the hate for an ex? It's been 2. It's been 2 what? You just said it's been 2. You're asking the wrong person. Because I hate all of my exes. I wish death upon all of them. I hate all those motherfuckers. And they were all really bad people. I don't know. I actually don't know what to do about that. I'm the wrong person to ask. I guess it takes a level of mental maturity that I'm not willing to employ because I'm tired of being the bigger person because I always fucking have to. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it kind of depends on what they did to fuck you over, if they fucked you over, or if it's just something that you're projecting and it's like a perceived fucking over, and it was actually you that was like the bad person. But I'm not really sure how I specifically am supposed to get over somebody calling me names and calling me like fat and gross and telling me that I was worthless and that because I didn't have a penis. I don't know how I'm supposed to not hate somebody like that. I'm not gonna like forgive my ex-husband. Like why would I do that? That's fucking stupid. I don't know. Thank you GamerDog48400 for 004 for the super chat. What is your biggest turn off in a relationship? My biggest turn off. I don't like people that don't let me be myself. That's really debilitating and irritating. I don't like people who just do everything that they can to make sure that your personality is snuffed out completely because they don't want to make room for accommodating the person that you are because they end up just being a really boring person. And this was like a theme of the last 4 relationships I was in. I just dated guys that didn't actually like who I was, and anytime I just acted as myself, it was a fucking problem. Dye your hair blonde and wear a red cocktail dress now. Yeah, that's the kind of fucking person I was dealing with. It's just people who didn't like me for me. They wanted to project what they thought I should be onto me, and they got mad when I didn't match their headcanon of that. Don't date people like that. Don't people who snuff out your flame. Because you can try your best to accommodate that person all fucking day until you're blue in the face. And it probably still won't work out. Because they'll probably just keep moving the goalpost about it. Like, I was dating this guy back in 2024. I thought things were going swimmingly. I thought things were going really good. He was really affectionate. We went on dates and stuff. Then one day for a date, we go to dinner, and he just says, "Do I stress you out?" And I'm like, "No, why would you ask me that?" And then he's like, "Well, you stress me out." And I'm like, "Huh? What are we talking about here? What's happening?" And then he just went on a long tirade, and he listed all the things that I did, all the things about my personality that he didn't like. And then he told me why I should change them for him. And then he told me that he's not the kind of person to ever compromise his own happiness in a relationship, and that I made him really unhappy. And all of these things were just like very bizarre things that wouldn't make normal people unhappy, right? It was just like, oh, you can't talk about your relationship with your parents. You can't talk about things that happened to you in the past. I don't like when we go on more than one date a week. I think you're too clingy because you want to text me all the time, which was not true. He was like so bad at texting that I would probably get 1 text in per day. So there was no way this man actually thought I was texting him too fucking much. Just like a bunch of weird shit like that. That as much as I tried to accommodate him, that's like an insane ask. I can't just not talk about who I am as a person in a relationship. Like that's a really insane thing. Like what the fuck? Yeah, so you know, yeah. Oh, and then there was the other guy that I dated like 3 months after that, who didn't like that I wasn't like a diehard Democrat. Very politically motivated person that wouldn't shut the fuck up about how awesome Gavin Newsom was. And I'm the kind of person that just like, I'm not big into politics, so I'm not gonna like tell you, I'm not gonna get into like a big debate about my feelings about Gavin Newsom. Just like, oh, if you like Gavin Newsom, like, sure, man, I don't agree with you, but like that's your prerogative if you like Gavin Newsom. And he didn't like that I wasn't on the Gavin Newsom train. So you can basically never make people like that happy, because they know what kind of person they want, and that's a person that can't possibly exist outside of their own bubble, and dating somebody outside of that bubble is fucking mentally impossible for them. So yeah, that's my biggest fucking pet peeve too, is when they say all that shit, but at the beginning of the date, they try to tell you everything that you want to hear until you feel trusting enough to bone them, and then the gloves come off and they reveal that they were just like a weird shithead the entire time. Yeah, so he wants you to be fake and always agree with him, bro. Just date ChatGPT. Yeah, I've dated a lot of people that, it's like they are main characters in a video game and everybody else is an NPC, and they get, like, upset when the NPC doesn't, do the scripted dialogue that they think should happen in their heads. And it's really fucking frustrating, and it's like a very California problem, too. A lot of people here are very self-centered, and they don't like having their convictions challenged. So the moral of the story is that I hate Californians. I don't like dating those people, and that's why I don't date, because I'm stuck here. So you boned weird shitheads, okay? Yeah, it's called people lie about who they are, and they make you feel comfortable. Were you not listening when I told you that they were nice for the first couple of dates, and they try to tell you that they're like super emotionally compatible with you, and then you tell them like, oh, what I don't like in a relationship. They're like, oh, no, I'm not like that at all. And then they were like that the whole time because they just wanted to take you to Bone Town. Are you not aware that people can lie? Are you stupid or something? You might be stupid if you're saying that. Sorry. That dude has been posting retarded shit. There's a lot of there's a lot of retards today. There was like none on Monday. I guess Wednesdays are where all the retards come out and get mad at me for doing things and accidentally sleeping with people that lied to me about who they were. Oh, sorry. I guess sorry to you specifically that I lived my own life. Oops. Jeez. All Californians are haughty. Mika also is to a certain degree. Goddamn right. He thought your stickers were cheek piercings. See, that's always like a red flag with people who come into these chats, because they don't like the fact that I have any piercings at all. And if they're like focused in on these or the way that I style my hair, they just get upset at me, because they're like very right-leaning incel people that get mad at women for doing anything. So usually if you're a mod, you can just ban somebody like that. If they just start talking about my piercings at all, it's only a matter of time before they're just gonna start talking out of their asses. People can't lie on the internet. It's a fact. This girl has an opinion. We have to stop her. Yeah, God forbid a woman do anything. Jesus. I do get more retarded as the work week moves ahead. Yeah, it is hump day after all. People start getting frisky around a Wednesday. You should never feel bad for sleeping with anybody. You wouldn't buy a car without test driving it. I mean, I don't feel bad. That's like a very, it's an annoying red pill thing. Only red pill people care about that shit. Because, and they're projecting too, it's because they can't get sex. It's because they're not having sex, so they get mad at other people who successfully have the sex. And then sex is usually something where after people get it, they go back to factory default settings because they've gotten what they wanted, right? So they no longer have to lie about who they are because they got the prize. So then they can just go back to being their horrible original selves. And you know, it's a tale as old as time. Everybody falls for it at least once. I've fallen for it a couple times because I'm stupid, and I try to see the best in people, and it seldom works out. I'm not gonna like apologize for that though. I'm not gonna like, that's victim blaming. I'm not like, I'm the one who had to suffer for it. Why are you mad at me? That's a really weird thing to be mad at me for. And it's always the root of this is because I'm not sleeping with that person. They're mad because the girl in the internet box, the little internet rectangle screen, they're mad that I'm not sleeping with them. Like, oh, how could she be sleeping with somebody else when I'm such a good guy and I'm right here? Like, as if I know that person personally in real life. It's a really schizo thing. Usually mentally healthy people don't think like that. Anyway, next. Haha. Let's see. Where did we leave off? We're all fucked up again. What a surprise. Alright, what advice do you have for a man who has disabilities that make working nigh impossible? Dating app women tend to write me off immediately because I don't work. I'm in a stable housing, never been in debt. I am cautious with handling my government handouts. And I have no desire to start a family / move in with someone. Regardless, finding romantic connections on apps doesn't seem to work for me. Had some better luck in person, but it's hard to find events where people meet organically. I'm gonna be real with you. The odds are stacked against you. Because biologically, women are looking for providers, and I'm not saying that all women are gold diggers, you red-pilled fucks who are instantly thinking that as these words leave my mouth because you're all immature and retarded. I mean to say that that's just how it works for our species. Women are looking for the safest bet in terms of providing for a family, even if on like the surface level a woman says, oh, I don't want kids because yada yada, kids are difficult, I don't want to ruin my body, or whatever fucking the reason is. Biologically though, they're looking for a provider because that's how it works in our DNA. So if you're not working, even if you have, you know, your finances sorted, even if you do well with your spending for your government assistance or whatever you're getting, it's still really unattractive, unfortunately, unless you find somebody else in the same boat, potentially, who also has a disability. But, I mean, you can keep trying. You might find somebody who doesn't give a shit about that. I'm just saying, it's very unlikely. I've dated people, not disabled people, but just people who didn't have jobs, and it was a mistake, because they always turned out to be shitheads. Not that you're a shithead. You sound like a self-aware guy. I'm just saying in general, it's usually a bad idea. I don't know, but you could get like lucky and find yourself a sugar mama or something. I don't fucking know. But just keep trying, I guess. It's not gonna work on the apps. It doesn't work for anybody on the apps, so get off of those. Yeah, just keep trying in real life. If it hasn't worked out yet, it might eventually. So, yeah, you're just gonna have to find ways to meet people organically. I know it's hard, but chances are you're probably not being creative enough about it. Like I said, go to an art class, take up fucking pottery, do karate, do a fucking acting class, fucking pickleball, tennis, whatever is within the means of possibility for you as a disabled person. Go to events with other disabled people. You know, you know what to do. It's just like, you gotta get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Having a sugar mommy, sugar daddy is life on easy mode. Yeah, could happen. Mika, how do I find a sugar mommy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that usually happens in that direction, but it can. I just don't know how. Volunteer at a church? Yeah, that's a good idea. Just a lowly slave like you. We are all Lucifer's slaves in the end. What? Huh? Anyway, next. That one. That one.
Oh, yes.
Not so much of a question as it is an observation. Why has literally everyone that I know been in a really toxic, codependent high school relationship? because it is a coming of age thing that everybody probably ends up going through at least once. It's just how it is, especially if it's somebody that you met in high school and guys are both fucking stupid and young. Happens. Thank you for the super chat. Anti-Citizen 666. I'm on the left, but have dated mostly conservative women for the crazy hate-love making. There's nothing like it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't discount somebody politically. You might have the best sex of your fucking life. That's hilarious. I love that energy. Oh, thank you for your super chat from before. As soon as someone says you can't, it's time to get out. It's your life after all. Yeah. Don't deal with people who are trying to lord over you. It's not going to work out for either of you. You're both going to be unhappy. How do you feel about finding a work-life balance? I work at Trader Joe's, made some decent friends, work 4 days a week, and I don't want a career or to be overworked. I think that's what everybody wants. I'm not really sure what that has to do with dating, though, but, see, the problem is we're at war with the Middle East again, and all of the government spending is going to go towards bombs, so you have to focus on helping our greatest allies overseas, and you're not going to be able to have a work-life balance. You're not allowed to have that, because we're bombing the Middle East again. Sorry, you can't have it. Maybe your parents had it, and maybe your grandkids might have it if you're lucky enough to reproduce, but you're not going to get that. My friends from school are in a relationship. They both admitted to each other that they don't want to keep up anymore, but they don't want to break up until after graduation. How should I let them know that it's not a healthy dynamic, or should I even let them know? I think with people that stupid, you just gotta let them do it. You just gotta let them fuck their own lives up. Because usually people double down with shit like that. Unless somebody is directly asking for what they should do in that situation, most of the time when you tell people these things, they're not gonna fucking listen and they're gonna double down. Got a date with a single mom of 2 with blue hair. How should I act? You should be scared. You should be really fucking scared right now. That sure is, that's gonna be a wild ride. Let us know how that goes. Let's see, where are we? I'm just all over the place on this fucking forum, sorry. It do be like that. Did we do this one? I think we did. Do you think it's a bad idea if a fan asks out a YouTuber, as in, I found out who you are through YouTube because I live in LA. I feel like messaging people online is way easier to start a conversation about dating than going to my local Starbucks and asking a girl out. Most girls I ask out on a date straight up say they're not interested. Unfortunately for you, I am also not interested, because I don't date my fans. Not saying it can't work for a different YouTuber, but it ain't gonna work for me, because that freaks me out. Sorry! Dating people with kids seems like a huge commitment. Good luck. It definitely does! I hope you like children, if you're going that route, because you're gonna be a stepdaddy. How do I find a red-headed, fire-breathing girl with 67 HP with a high vigor and dexterity? Probably in the Kanto region. And she's probably horse-shaped, has a big flaming mane and tail. Try that. Mika, he's stalking you. A lot of people are stalking me. I'm just so popular and cool. I can't help it. Jeez. I'm just so cool online. I'm irresistible. Oh! How to move on after being cheated on a bipolar borderline avoidant that used its disorders as an excuse to be an asshole. Still kind of miss her, though. You should be pissed off at her. You shouldn't miss this person at all. It should be really easy to get over somebody that cheated on you. What the fuck what are you talking about right now? Don't have empathy for people that cheated. What the fuck? Don't do that. You should be fucking using that rage built up inside of you to move on out of spite. Jesus Christ, kind of have some fucking self-respect, man. Mika, what's your social security number? 123 456 78 910. Imagine what will happen to society when AI can just even marginally pass a Turing test, and then Turing test, or is it Turing test? And we get hyper-realistic sex bots. That's what they want. I think there's like a hyper-realistic fleshlight that came out not too long ago. There's probably some new patches to it since that was like 2 years ago. And I think it can talk to you, and then you can put lube in it. I think it's called the Orifice. You should check that out. It's a bit of it's a wild ride. It's worse when you date somebody and then find out they're a fan and they go cray cray cray. Didn't happen to Turkey Tom. You guys watch that Turkey Tom video? About that crazy girl that fucking dated him, and she was like a sex pest, and then he broke up with her because she was a sex pest. And then she tried to ruin his life on purpose with a bunch of false allegations. And then when they were dating, she said she didn't know who he was, but she actually did. That was a lie. That's the kind of situation I would like to avoid. I think people who are like your fan, they're very parasocial about you before you even meet. So the stakes are really high for them. So they'll do anything that they can to keep you. And that includes being as mentally ill as possible until you're too scared to do anything about it. And that's a situation I'd like to avoid. So I'm not dating any fans. Sorry. Turkey Tom didn't even get exposed. We just found out he did drugs. We also found out he has a huge ding dong. Apparently, it's like 45 minutes of him talking about how big his penis was via this girl's text messages to him, which was really funny. I love internet slop. I'm gonna make a channel on the Discord where we just gossip about other people. I love that. Sorry. It's like my guilty pleasure is watching other people have a bad time on the internet. Turkey cock. There's a reason celebrities only date celebrities. Yeah, I'd probably date another e-celeb. The issue also is like every time I date somebody who's not as successful as me, and it doesn't even have to be in YouTube, it could just be like when I was a 3D modeler and I was dating another 3D modeler and I was better at him at 3D modeling. It doesn't work out for me because men tend to develop a bit of an inferiority complex because, again, biologically speaking, men are meant to be the providers, they're meant to have the fucking big boy pants in the relationship, and they're meant to take care of the woman. So when the woman is too cool for the man wants to compete with the woman and he starts resenting her, and that's been a recurring theme in literally every relationship I've ever been in. So I don't want to do that again. I'd have to date somebody that was cooler than me, so that's why it's difficult. There's not a lot of people that are cooler than me, guys. I'm like the coolest person ever, unfortunately. Pro Jared had such a weird cock, at least Leafy's was aesthetically pleasing. I didn't know Pro Jared had leaked dick pics. I'll have to investigate that later for science. Can't wait for stream to be over so I can look at Pro Jared's Johnson. Let's see, do we read this one? Did you? Okay, wait, okay. This is an image one. We'll grab one of these.
Let's see. Let's take a little peek.
Oh no, we did this one, never mind. Every girl I'm acquainted with thinks I'm gay, but every guy thinks I'm straight. What do I do? No one thinks I want them. Are you bisexual? Is that what this is? I don't know. Get a fucking bisexual flag tattooed on your fucking forehead at that point. If you go to a gay bar as a guy, I'm assuming the guys there aren't gonna think you're straight. They probably think you're there for a reason. You could try that. Maybe work on how flamboyant you are around women if they all think you're gay. Maybe don't talk in the gay voice. Because that's usually the number one indicator of like a gay person, right? Is if they have like the lisp. Maybe don't do that. Don't do that. Train yourself to talk like a straight person so women will like you, and then be even more gay when you're around dudes that you like. Like play it up. Try to manipulate both sides. Be a manipulative bisexual boy boss, girl boss. I actually don't know. I guess yeah, boy boss. I'm assuming you're a man, right? Right. Just gaslight people better, okay? Just do it gooder. Who's the coolest on the tube? It's me. I'm the coolest. How common are flamboyant straight men? I met like a flamboyant straight guy in college. And I was very taken aback when I found out that he wasn't gay. He had like the voice and everything, and he was into really girly things like knitting and shit. And then he had like a girlfriend. He was like into musical theater and knitting, and then he was like the straightest guy in the world. It was really weird. So I know there's at least one. That archetype doesn't work for men. It makes you into the group scheming eunuch. Yeah, I actually don't know how it works with gays. That's just like my my homophobic observations as a straight person. Is that I just think all gay men have like the lisp and they talk like that to each other, but I'm pretty sure gay men are just normal and they just happen to be men that are gay. So I don't fucking know. You might need to consult another gay man about how to appear more pleasing to men. Hey bitch, I did knitting at times and I like theater, but like nobody has any questions about whether you're fucking straight. It's like the way you carry yourself, especially because you don't have the lisp. This guy had the fucking lisp, man. I thought he was gay. He liked knitting, and he's like, I talk like this, and yeah, yeah, I love knitting. And then he was just like a straight guy. It's really weird. Fucking terrifying. Had the sleeper build. How was the girl into him? I don't fucking know. I only met her one time. If I cook her food that she likes and asks me for, what should be the next step if she likes it? And also, what if she doesn't thank you? Is this a dating question? This is like... This reads like a Stardew Valley tutorial. Like somebody's on r/Stardew Valley and trying to figure out if they got the correct meal from the dating available NPC. I don't know what this fucking means. If she likes it, then good. I don't fucking know. If she likes it, then good. Hooray! Make her something else that she also likes. I don't fucking know. Are you interested in this person? I don't... What kind of question is this, man? What? I wish I was gay. My best bud is taking out for steak on my B-day. You could pretend to be gay to solicit your gay friends to give you steak. You just have to put out a little bit. A blow job, a bro job, if you will, in exchange for a steak dinner. Couldn't be that terrible. Worth it one time. Mika, it's amazing you didn't end up hating men. You are a strong, kind soul. Who said I didn't hate him? I never said I didn't. I never said that. I hate all of you. You make me so angry! I don't hate men. I hate, like, a handful of very specific men that I've dated. I hate all those fuckers. I think we answered this question. If a doctor was genuinely a good person and did right by their patients, would you consider dating them? No. All doctors are bad. That's the new all cops are bastards. That's what it is for me, is I wouldn't date a doctor ever. Am friends with her, but I don't know if dating is an option. I'm bad at social cues and noticing signals, but she has gone to some lunches with me in uni. Unless she's laughing at all of your stupid jokes, texting you really frequently, making really deep eye contact with you, going like ha 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 ha, and then touching your shoulder when she laughs at your dumb jokes, she probably doesn't like you. I wouldn't say going to lunch with somebody is necessarily an indicator of anything. So yeah, you're gonna have to get better at reading those cues, my dude. How about a nurse? No, nurses are worse than doctors. My problem is the women who are attracted to me are all goth, BPT, bisexuals who have nothing figured out. Don't date those people. You might need to, I was gonna say adjust who you're attracted to, but it looks like the people that are attracted to you, which is like not really something you can control for. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Maybe you're like a sort of a daddy type, because usually women like that are they've got daddy issues. So maybe be a little bit more gay and feminine. You won't attract women like that if you have less daddy energy. Any thoughts on the NVIDIA DLSS 5 AI slot push? It looks dog shit. Yeah, it looks fucking stupid. And it's going to make computer parts more expensive. I think Beazle said some stuff about it too, because I was reading his tweets. They were all really funny. It's gonna they're gonna turn it to like a subscription service or something, I believe, because nobody's gonna be able to afford the computer parts that actually make this possible. And if you want to use like the super duper high def render system for your stupid ass fucking Mario Party 3, you're gonna need to like pay money via subscription service for it or something. It's just another dog shit pyramid scheme. But yeah, I don't know who wants that. I don't think anybody wants that, because like it doesn't make the game more fun. It doesn't make the game more interesting playing wise. It makes the textures more high definition, but that's not what games are about. I don't know why we're still having this fucking debate. A more realistic game does not mean the game is good. But these tech companies are never gonna fucking figure that one out, because they just like flexing their fucking prowess at making things look better when it doesn't make the experience of playing the game more fun for anybody. It's just like, oh wow, that table sure does look like a table. Looks like a table I would have in my actual house. Wow. But that doesn't make the game fun. It's really stupid. I really wish people would just fucking stop. It's such a fucking stupid pain in the ass. They want you to have the biggest P streams? Huh? What? What? Oh, here's a Beazle. NVIDIA GeForce Now is a premier cloud gaming service that streams high-end data center rendered games up to 4K 240 hertz directly to underpowered devices including laptops, Mac, mobile, TVs, and VR headsets. It works by rendering games on NVIDIA GPUs in remote data centers and sending the video feed to the user's device in real time. Yeah, that shit. Yep. I can't wait to get high definition AI slop. Wowee. Yeah, I can't wait for the game that I already didn't like to have better rendering. I can't wait for that. That's exactly what I want out of video games. How do you talk to someone on dating apps? I'm someone who prefers talking to someone in person, but I don't have a third place because I'm a full-time student and slave to capitalism. You dumb motherfucker. The school is your third place, okay? Talk to people at school. Get off the apps. Make friends with a cutie in your fucking class, you bitch! No, we did this one already. Never mind. Alright, now here's one. I once became friends with this girl and quickly formed a crush. We had similar interests in humor, and one night I asked her out on a date. She said she'd let me know when she was free to hand, and after 2 days I got so stressed out thinking I had gotten rejected, I sent an embarrassing "I am sorry" text. Turns out she didn't even think my invitation was a date, oh man, and thought it was just a normal hangout invitation. I heard from a friend who talked to her that she said we were not close enough to consider dating yet, and thinks I only asked her out because we had similar interests. Anime, yes I know, cringe. Since then, our friendship became super awkward and we don't really text or hang out anymore. Time has passed, and in my head I know I'm totally fine with just being platonic friends again. But I don't know what to anymore. What anymore? Is my relationship with this person totally cooked? Yeah, I think so. I think you kind of fucking... I think you fumbled it, man. Sucks, but fucking happens. Yeah, there's kind of no coming back from that. Especially if she didn't even think it was a fucking date, because then you know that she wasn't even considering it. And now she probably just thinks, like, oh, this guy has a crush on me, I kind of want to, like, avoid him. So yeah, buddy, I think that ship has sailed. Find a new ship. Get out of the dark waters and find a new ship, because, you're not getting back on that one, sorry. Happens. We all fumble. It's just a learning experience. Hello! So I've become good friends with this person I met from Hinge, and when I first met them, they weren't interested in me. It hurt a little bit, but I seem to have managed to get back out there, but during the whole time, my feelings for this person have only grown. They've been in a relationship and just got out of, a recent one, and we've been seeing each other more. Is it wrong to confess how I feel? I mean, if she told you no once, it's probably still a no. It's rare that women will, after you confess, they'll just, like, grow the feelings again. That's more of, like, a thing that happens in fairy tales. It's not wrong to confess how you feel, but, she's probably, like, not, I don't know. If you are hanging out more and more, though, but that could still just mean, like, hey, I like hanging out with you, but, like, as friends. You know, might as well. You know, don't keep it cooped up. You might as well just see, just in case I'm wrong. You know, I'd love to be wrong about it, but, you know, it's not looking good. It's looking terminal if she didn't like you the first time around. But yeah, might as well just, tell her. And then, if she doesn't like you the second time, then, well, fuck, she doesn't like you, man. Oh, I got a raid. Raid! Hello, raiders! Normal people are freaked out by that shit because they want the theatrical moves and masks. Huh? What? Oh, I got a second raid. Neat! I got 2 raids in one. Hello. How's it going? Hello? Mika got raped? No, I got raided. I didn't get raped. It's different. People in my life, typical, get scared of my eyes. What do I do to change that? Even when I smile, good picture and bad picture of me in black and a side profile. Don't use dating apps. Thought this would just be fun. Alright, let's see how spooky, scary skeletons this guy is. Open chamadees. Scared by your eyes, huh? Let's see, let's open this one too.
Oh, yes.
Oh shit, thank you. Thank you, Bishop. Shit. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you very much, my dude.
Oh,
You're a real one.
yes.
Hold on, let's see. Let's look at this guy's eyeballs. This is a fascinating one.
Oh, yes.
Since you're not on apps, I'm assuming people have said this to you in person, which is very weird. Let me download this.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and then get this one up on screen as well.
Oh, yes.
Okay, are you ready for the grand reveal? You're looking for the grand reveal on Mr. Scary Eyes? Oh, it's huge. Jesus. Oh, I lost it. Fuck. Try that again.
Oh, yes.
So you are a very traditionally attractive person. So whoever told you that,
Oh, yes.
something wrong with them. Because you don't have scary eyes. You look like a Hollywood actor. So yeah, I don't know what they're smoking, so don't think about that comment. Cause it's wrong. Yeah, this is a really hot guy. So don't worry about that comment. I mean, I've gotten that comment before myself, right? People tell me I have scary eyes all the time. But just as many people that tell me I have scary eyes, a similar amount of people tell me I have really pretty eyes. So it's like, it's probably not that they're scary. It's just like, you're just kind of visually arresting in an attractive way, which is not a bad thing. You got another picture. Wait, no, yes. It's huge. Hold on, let me fucking resize. Oh god, why is this fucking huge? Come on, Streamlabs, you're breaking my balls. Yeah, it's you got a scary smile, but like in a cool, mischievous way. Like you're like a fucking Harry Potter villain. It's like kind of cool. You look like you work in a haunted chocolate factory. And that's not a bad thing. That's definitely attractive to somebody. So yeah, don't listen to whoever told you that, because they're full of shit. So congratulations for being attractive. We got another person smurfing in bronze. So good for you. Got a bunch of pictures now. People want to get roasted so bad. Roast me, please. I'm newly bald. Let's see. Hold on. This is as roasty as I'm gonna get, but I'll have to have the picture of on screen in order for it to be funny. It's funny to me. It probably won't be funny to you guys. I think it's amusing. You look like a System of a Down member. That's it. That's my roast. There's nothing wrong with you, dude. But you look like you'd be in a metal band, so that's pretty cool. And some bitches like that. I think there's like a subreddit about this where men who have had really bad receding hairlines finally just like give up and go cue ball with it. And it's always the better choice, and they always look much happier after they've just committed to being bald. So it looks like you got the baldness working for you. I hope it works out for your System of a Down cover band. It looks like you know, you've nailed the look, so good for you. John and Darren had a kid. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. I know it's a car selfie, but I like this pic of me. Let's take a look. Alright. There's nothing wrong with a car selfie, okay? I said there's things wrong with a mirror selfie, alright? Remember that. But I will show you on screen. Okay. Reveal! So you've got a slight smile, so you look fine. You're cutie patootie. You kind of look like my dad if my dad had brown eyes. A lot of you guys are like underconfident, huh? A lot of you guys just think you're fucking ugly when you're not. You got a lot of smurfing in bronze tonight. Yeah, it's a nice picture of you. Congratulations on being attractive. Good for you. He looks like a Latino Alan Rickman. He does, huh? Yeah, it looks kind of like Ecuadorian. Yeah. Yeah, I had an Ecuadorian teacher in school, and I had a big crush on him, and he kind of looked like that. I think he's gay, though. Oh well. Let's see. I want to do more questions. I don't want to look at people. I want to ask you a question. Will femboy maxing increase my dating prospects? I've been landing dates fine with more dates after. Just hasn't worked out. Yes, I do paint my nails. Wait, are you the femboy or are you dating femboys? I guess if you're painting your nails, you're the femboy. Yeah, I can see that. I think women like a feminine man. It's like I always say, femboys for tomboys. I think that should be a thing that more people engage in. I think that should be how we save the birth rate, because everybody has like chemicals and microplastics in their systems messing with their hormones all the time, and it's making the men into women and the women to men. So we just got to do a little role reversal, and we got to do femboys for tomboys like that. Hashtag femboys for tomboys. So yeah, I think it looks like it might be doing wonders for your dating prospects, especially if you live in like California or Portland, or anywhere else kind of gay. So yeah, go for it. Oh. I'd rather my men look like men, thanks. Understandable, but if you live in Los Angeles, you get infected with the gay. And you don't mind a guy that's a little bit of a twink. It's a geographical dependent thing. Like, if you're in a more conservative area, I gather, you do better to be a more traditionally masculine man. And if you live in an urban gay shithole like Los Angeles, being a twink is fine. Might work out better for you. It's like fucking regional differences in Pokemon. Kind of like that. You gotta do things to adjust for your environment in order to survive long enough to reproduce. So if you're in a gay place, might need to be a little gay. What facilitates the gay transmission? Glory holes? I don't know. A lowland femboy? Exactly. Exactly, this guy gets it. A lowland femboy. I want to date you, but I'm a girl. What should I do? I don't date people who watch my channel. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I don't date people who watch me, because it's too scary. Being a girl has nothing to do with it. I just wouldn't date you because you're a fan and you know too much about me, and I don't know anything about you. Having difficulty trying to meet people who are also looking for a relationship. Possibly few are seriously looking. Didn't we answer this? Yeah, we did answer this. So we'll skip that. Let's see. Oh, we did that one. That's the Ralph Lauren jacket guy. Did that one. Let's see. Did that one. We did the lesbian in the middle of nowhere one. I should open up like a thread in the Dating is Cancer channel on the Discord for people who might have like taken my advice and have like success stories out of it. That would make me feel very cool and important. I gather it just gets worse if you guys listen to me though. So that's your fault for taking my advice. Hello, I am a lover girl to my own detriment and peril. I don't fall in love very often, but when I do, I tend to fall hard and fast and get quite attached. And the person is pretty much all I can think about. And if things don't work out, it takes me so long to get over them. But I have zero interest in entertaining other people while getting over them. I am very demisexual, yippee. Do you have any tips for how to cope with the sting of someone you love not feeling the same way? I feel like the common response is to just keep busy and have your own life, but I don't know, man. P.S. I actually just stumbled upon your channel a few weeks ago. Really love your dating streams. I think you are the coolest. Thank you, Mika. Yeah, you know, I'm this kind of person too. It's pretty fucking rough. But the answer is the unsexy one that you think it is, and it's just fucking coming up with hobbies and doing things to keep yourself fucking busy. That's literally the only way I've ever been able to do it. That's why this channel exists. Because I was in a relationship. It was with the guy who gave me like the laundry list of things that he didn't like about me. And then I tried to conform to meet his standards, and it still didn't fucking work out. He still broke up with me, even though I, like, obeyed all of his rules. It was, like, it was his birthday. I spent 2 weeks doing a painted portrait of him, of a picture that I took of him, when we went to South Korea together, and I gave it to him for his birthday, and he liked it a lot, and he said, wow, nobody's ever, done something like this for me before. This is really cool. And I thought, ha, yes, I have scored epic girlfriend points. And then 6 days later he broke up with me because the painting made the relationship too real for him, and he realized that I meant a lot more to him than he meant a lot more to me than I did to him. So he broke it off, and he broke my stupid goddamn heart. And then I needed something to occupy my time with because I was really devastated. I really liked him. He was really cute. So I started making Instagram reels, and now I'm here on Twitch answering your dating app questions, and I have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It was all because of a bad breakup. But it helped. It helped. I don't like that guy anymore. He can go fuck off. And it's stupid that I ever got together with somebody that gave me a list of things that he perceived as bad, that were wrong with me, that were actually just very normal things that everybody does. Yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to like go and get a hobby if you want to get over somebody that you're really attached to. And then I think in general you're gonna need a little bit of a personal growth with like the demisexual lover girl type shit. Because it's kind of not sustainable in the current dating market. You have to be more careful of who you are willing to come into your space and ruin your life. You have to be more careful. You have to seek out people who are real and definitely want the same things that you want. You have to be more selective. And I know it's fucking hard because everybody's a fucking liar and they'll do anything that they can to get you comfortable enough to get into your fucking pants, and then they fuck off. But that's all you can fucking do, and that's why I've been single for 1.5 years, because it's tough out there, and I won't go on a date with just fucking anybody anymore. So yeah, unsexy answer, but that's the answer. Try this one weird trick. YouTube successful. You know, in a weird way, it has, like, increased my confidence a lot. I no longer go on dates with randos from dating apps. I value myself more than I value being in a relationship. I no longer perceive my own happiness as attached to somebody else. I don't need a partner to see fulfillment in my own life. So yeah, try finding something that makes you feel better about the person that you are by yourself. That could help. Mika, you literally did an anime training arc. Yeah! I went to the hyperbolic chamber. I put the lead weights on my ankles so that when, next time I'll go on a date, I drop them to the ground and they shatter the tournament, floor. And then I start beating they fucking ass. Let's see. I'll do a couple more. I'm getting fatigued because it's been 2 hours of using my brain to help you guys. Hast thou any tattoos? No. I used to work at a tattoo shop and I fucking hated those people and it made me just never want tattoos ever. Art stream when? Oh no! I've been thinking I need to like sculpt something. It's been a while. I kind of want to get back into it just as like a hobby. It's also approaching that time of year where I need to make a really elaborate Deltarune fan art, and I have to make it as like professional as possible for no reason other than to impress myself. But I'm in the middle of editing a video right now, so I need to prioritize that, and then we'll go into art a little bit. I have to pee. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Gotta go pee. Sculpt the perfect twink. Maybe. Oh, fuck. Pee pee poo poo. Oh, my back hurts. Let's do like one more. A bitch is kind of tired. Let's do one more. Hi, I've been on Discord server for a bit and it's been fun, so thanks for the cool community. While I'm not dating much now, as I'm a bit at my limit, I may get back to it in the future. I was gonna ask, after dealing with a lot of crap in my life, relationships and otherwise, and taking a break due to that, have you ever, from personal experience, really gotten a good feeling of when you've healed enough to go back into dating? I know a lot of it is just sort of gauging it as you go along. You'll recognize your limits as you know yourself better, but a lot of the time I still feel overwhelmed and that I need to want to give myself space. I guess I've gotten more emotionally intelligent, especially with therapy, so it definitely got better. I was gonna ask what was a good milestone for you which showed you had healed enough to get back into dating. Kind of heavy question, so you don't need to answer too much if you don't wanna. But if you're reading this, I appreciate nonetheless. Also, I set my Hinge profile for y'all to look at. Alright, let's check the Hinge profile. In general, to answer your question, I'd say that I was truly healed. Again, it was on my birthday when I realized, wow! Being in a relationship is actually not that great, and I'm happy that I'm not dealing with that on my birthday this year. I think for me at least, it's kind of like, the less I want it, the more I feel like I'm in control enough to where I'm not going to get taken advantage by another person, because I can take or leave them. So I think as soon as you feel like you're feeling confident by yourself, and a relationship isn't something you're fucking thirsting over because you're too scared to be alone, I think that's actually, ironically, probably a good time to get back into dating. Because you sound like you'd be willing to just let things happen organically instead of just going out of your way to look for them. I think that's a healthy state of mind to have. It's like you're not overly dependent on that. Hiya! Let's check out your dating profile, though. I mean, let's see. Let's get these up on the screen. There's a bunch of them. Hold on. Any old cells in chat? Me, bitch. There's just so many of these. I might just do the screen share thing because it's a pain in the ass. Alrighty, yeah, we'll do the screen share one. Alright, so this is you. This is your dating profile. This is really cool concert lighting. That's really sick. That's a big fucking bonus in terms of dating profile, because it's like really cool lighting, and it shows that you shred ass on the guitar potentially. Thank you, Bishop, for doing 1 million subs again. Damn, thank you. Thank you so much. I go crazy for gig dates. I would elaborate on what you mean by that. We got a cool birthday picture with, again, cool lighting and a nice smile. We got a nice smile here, using like a nice, whatever you're doing here with the lens. I don't know anything about photography, but this looks nice. Can we scroll up? Yeah, there we can. We zoom in a little bit. You got a nice face, nice smile. Got some drawings. You're a talented guy. You can do art. I think this is you in the middle. Yeah, there's nothing really to roast here. The only thing to roast is the fact that you're using dating apps at all, because they suck. They suck really fucking bad. And you're probably not gonna get what you want out of them. But, yeah. You're ready to go back to dating when you don't really care about it. That's my theory. That's my game theory about it. You're the Chad of the group. Yeah, if you absolutely must take group pictures in a photo on a dating app, make sure that it's not the first picture in the lineup, because nobody's gonna know which one of these motherfuckers you are, and then they're just gonna scroll past it because they're not gonna bother investigating. And 2, make sure you're the most attractive person in the picture to make yourself make yourself look more attractive. Get all of your ugly friends together and be like, hey, do you guys want to take a group picture with me? I just love you guys. We're such good friends. And then you just use it to make yourself look hotter on the dating app. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. I've had enough. So, I need to get back into editing. We did it. We did 2 streams this week, though. We got them out of the way, so I can spend the rest of the fucking week trying to edit as much as possible, and maybe I'll get it out soon, and maybe I fucking won't. Maybe it'll take another fucking 2 weeks, because I wanted to animate some of it again, because I've become a bit of a tryhard. But yeah! Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys learned something. Oh, yeah. I love you guys. See you next time. See you next week. Bye-bye! Hope you guys get laid. Hope you guys get all the nookie you deserve. And if you don't deserve any nookie, I hope you don't get any. Love you. Say it back. Freddy, stop eating Boris's food, you fat bitch.